Hello everyone, welcome to my lesson for The Greatest View by Silverchair. This is a long time request and I still don't really have it down as well as I maybe should if I'm teaching it, but I'm tired of disappointing one guy, so I believe his name is Mega Cozone. This lesson is for you. I apologize for the badness of it, but it is going to be what it is. So, before we get started, all you need to do is tune your guitar to standard tuning, because that's what this song is in, and we'll get started with the intro. Okay, so the intro is a repeated riff. I'm not going to call it simple because, like I said, I still don't have it down, but I'll play it for you slowly and explain what I'm doing. So first you're going to go to the 7th fret on the A string, like so, and play the low E with the A twice. And you'll need some distortion for this. It's not really a heavy distortion, but you know, the rest of the song is kind of jangly, so hence the single coils. Anyway, so 7th fret A, and then low E and A together twice. Then you're going to go to 7th fret on the D string, 6th fret, 5th fret. So all together that's. Then you're going to go 7th on the A, and then 5, 4, 2 on the D. So once again. So from there you go 2 and then 5 on the D, 3 on the D, 2, 3 on the D, 4 on the G, 3 on the D, 2, 3 on the D, 4 on the G, and then 3, 2, 0, 2 on the D, like so. Now, all together slowly, that would be like this. So you play that through 3 times, and then we go on to the verse riff, which is a lot of strummed chords. Well, not a lot, but we'll go to that next. Okay, so the verse riff starts with an A chord, and we're going to play it with our middle ring and pinky fingers because it will make the transitions to the rest of the chords easier. So for the A chord, you're going to go to the 2nd fret, D, G, and B strings with these fingers, and mute the low E, and then play the rest. So, first part of the verse is the A. Then it switches to a B7. Now for the B7, you leave your ring finger where it is, pull your middle finger down to the A string 2nd fret, first finger on the 1st string, or 1st fret, sorry, on the D string, and your pinky goes all the way up to the 2nd fret high E, and again mute the low E, and that's the B7. So we go from A to the B7. We're going to go back to the A for half the bar, so to be, and then A minor, which you're going to put your first finger down on the 1st fret B string, like so, and lift off your pinky. Back to the, so we Let me go back through this. We go from A to B7. Back to the A. To the A minor. Back to the A. Back to an E major, which is 2nd fret A string, 2nd fret D string, and 1st fret G string. And hit all the strings. So the verse riff slowly will be going like this. So the next part of the verse riff will start with the A to the B7 again. But then it goes to a B flat major, which is 1st fret on the A string, 3rd fret D, G, and B strings. So it goes from the B flat to the F, which is bar the 1st fret, 3rd fret A and D strings, and 2nd fret G string. That's the F. And then a G, which is 3 on the low E, 2 on the A, and then 3 on the high E. Okay, so the second part of the verse, A to B7. B flat to F to G, like in that fashion. So hopefully you're following me at this point. So next up is the pre-chorus. Okay, so the pre-chorus, at least the first part, is a little tricky to get it to sound properly. But basically what you're doing is you're going to be making an A and a D chord at the same time. So go to the 2nd fret with your first 2 fingers on the D and G strings. With your pinky you're going to go to the 3rd fret on the B, and with your ring finger, high E 2nd fret. So it'll sound like this. Now what you want to do is go like this twice, lift up your pinky, and then move your ring finger from the high E to the B string. So it'll sound like this. And it's a minor detail, you could probably just play the A to the C, which is 3 on the A, 2 on the D, and 1 on the B. To the regular D, which is 2 on the G, 2 on the high E, 3 on the B, like this. So basically the chorus is going to repeat from the D/A chord like this, to the C, to the D, and then after you repeat that 3 times, there's going to be an octave riff that descends, and I'll show you that. It'll be 12 on the A and 14 on the G. And then down a half step, down a full step, down another full step. So after the third repeat, you'll hear kind of like that, and then it will go into the chorus, which we'll do next. Alright, so the chorus is going to start on the A again, and we'll play it with these three fingers to make it easier for the chord transitions. So we'll start with A, and then it will go to an A major 7, which you will take your ring finger up off the 2nd fret, put your first finger down on the 1st fret of the G string. So once again, A to A major 7. Then we're going to go to a B minor 7, which you'll bar the 2nd fret with your first finger from the A string down. You're not going to use the low E. With your ring finger, go to the 3rd fret on the D string, and with your 2nd finger, go to the 2nd fret on the B string. So, A, A major 7, B minor 7, and then we're going to go to D, and then you're going to go D minor, which is you change your fingering slightly. You're still going to be on the 2nd fret of the G string, but you'll do it with your middle finger instead. So your first finger is free to go down on the 1st fret of the high E like so. But in addition, you're also going to fret the 1st fret of the low E with your thumb like this. So it's a little tricky, but it will go. The whole chorus, slowly, is A, A major 7, B minor 7, D, and D minor with a fretted F note. And then that repeats. So, after the first chorus, there's an interlude, and I will try to teach that to you next. Okay, so the first part of the interlude is going to be, again, with the A chord. And this time you can play it with the normal way, I suppose. So you're going to go to the open A string, and then the 2nd fret of the D string, and then go to the 3rd fret of the B, back to the 2nd fret of the D, open B string, 2nd fret D, and then 2nd fret B. So it'll sound like that. Then hit the 2nd fret of the B again, and then open, hammer on open, like so, and then 2nd fret G string. Then you're going to slide up to the 5th fret on the G and B strings, like that. 3rd fret on the high E and pull off open. So, and then open, hammer on the 1st fret of the B string, hit the 1st fret of the B again and slide up to the 3rd, 2nd fret of the high E, 3rd of the B, and then 5 pull off to 2 in the high E, and then 3rd of the B again. So hopefully you got all that. I'm going to try to do it again slowly. that. And then the second part of it starts the same as the first part did. Only this time you're going to slide up to the 9th fret on the G and high E strings, like so. Slide down to the 7th and play them again. And then 6 on the G and 5 on the high E. Like that. So, once again. And then the rest is you're going to be arpeggiating the C chord like so. And then slide the C shape up 2 frets. So, hopefully you're able to follow the whole thing. Let me try that again. And then back to the A verse chord. And so on. So, after that, there's going to be another interlude, which will just be the intro riff again. You're going to play it twice, and then on the third time it'll switch up, and I'll show you that next. Okay, so the intro riff. That. Play that through twice, and then on the third time you'll do half of it. And then when you get here, you go open 3 on the low E, and then an F power chord, so 1 on the low E, 3 on the D and, or the A and D. And then deaden the strings with your hand. Like just press on them lightly so you get dead notes. Do that twice. Open and 1 on the low E. And then 4, 6, and 6. 2 more dead notes. Then 3, 4 on the low E. So you're going to go 3, 4 on the low E. 2 on the A. 4, 5 on the A, 3 on the low E, 5, 6 on the low E, 5 on the A, and then 7, 8 on the A, and then 6, 8, 8 power chord on the bottom. So let me try to do that all together slowly so it makes sense. So you start the intro riff. And then so yeah, I know that was terrible, but hopefully that made more sense to you then. So after that, it's pretty much all repetitions of what we've done before. The last chorus is the only difference, so we'll go to that next. So the last chorus you'll play twice, the normal way. Then when he starts just going na 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 na, that's when you switch to a different style of riff. So it'll be this chord, which is, pardon me, which is 6th fret on the G string, and then 7th fret on the D string. play the rest open except for the low E. So you play that. And then just do 6th fret on the D and G. And then back to your B minor. And then repeat that again. So where are we here? 7th fret and 6th fret. 6th fret. And then you end on that weird D minor over F note shape. So that was a long and difficult lesson. Hopefully it made sense to you. If not, I'll try to do a better one later on, but again, don't hold your breath for it. It's becoming increasingly difficult to find time to do lessons for this, but anyway, yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you were able to learn something from it, and I apologize for the crappy quality of it, but thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.